Alright guys, yet another video, and yes, I got a selfie stick and my hair is a mess, but anyways, drinking my lemonade. I got a joke for you guys, garden joke. What did the bird say to the caterpillar before he ate it? He said, if you don't want to die, you better fly. Hold on. Gotta love that country time lemonade. But anyways, playing a little music, gardening. Today I was gonna feed my cactus. Kind of a bad parent. I left them out in the sun yesterday and got lazy and didn't feed them. I mean to put them back in the shade after I feed them. Everybody's always asking, what kind of plants live in the sun? Well, you forget them in the sun and whatever's alive, you find out. You got a bursera, that's always nice. I think this is a toothpick cactus. I'll get more technical with my names later. Got a Mexican fence post, mammillaria, dragon toes agave. I think Latin name is pygmy agave. Another mammillaria, don't know the name. Easter lily cactus, pink color flower. Forgot the name of this guy, but this guy's been adorable as hell. Pink flower. Another Mexican fence post. Whew, these guys are hot, but they're still alive. Look, you can see the bursary even has new growth. And this is Phoenix, Arizona, you guys. So, without checking the day-to-day temperature, I'd say around the 110s on a hot day. We got a ghost aloe, which prefers to be in half-day shade, but if you mess up, it'll forgive you. Alright, let me show you what I'm doing. Had to burp because the country time is so good. So, I'm not with the affiliate marketing, but if anybody wants to pay me, go ahead. But I like to use Grow More fertilizer. This in particular is the Magnum Rose Food. Magnum Rose Food kind. Sorry about the stutter. Magnum Rose Food. I forgot the numbers. I think it's like 8, 10, 8. This is kind of like my go-to. They have a 2020 version, which is strong. I only use that for like leafy greens or rosemary or something like that. Since we're feeding cactus, some people would say yes, some people would say no. I'm gonna do it. I typically, in the brink of the summer, I might only do like half strength, quarter strength. Advisory, don't listen to me and blame me if you end up killing your plants. Always less is more. So even if you gotta use like 1/10, sometimes feeding your plants in the summertime on half or quarter dosage will get them to strengthen up just a bit. I found that to be good with my roses, sometimes with my cactus. I wouldn't obviously do that with everything. Sometimes feeding stuff in the summertime, you can kill them if you don't know what you're doing. Never feed dry plants. And that's with granular fertilizer, water soluble. This is water soluble. It's blue, my favorite color. 1 teaspoon per gallon. I'm gonna use a 5-gallon bucket to make it a little easier. Dram has like a siphoner mix, which actually works pretty good when I used to work at a nursery, but I think the water pressure is different because I always have problems at home. I'm doing 3 teaspoons. It's a 5-gallon bucket. That's about a little more than half strength. What I typically do is I'll give my first plants, the stronger plants, like that first scoop, put a little bit more water in there and then feed accordingly. Oh yeah, when you turn on your water, always remember it's gonna be burning hot right away. I've been doing this for years and I always forget and burn myself. So put your water hose somewhere away from everything. And sometimes even if I forget not to burn myself, I forget not to give the plants hot water. But it's not gonna kill them, they just might not like it. So let it cool off. Takes about 2 minutes. I don't have all that fancy stuff, so this is the time where you fast forward and play some music and stuff, I don't know. Got some Nas playing in the back for motivation. Music doesn't need a reason. Hopefully he doesn't sue me. The earlier song was "The World Is Yours," something like that. Alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to say, I also like to add a little bit of cactus juice. Totally forgot about that. Whew. Now I'm not much of a video editor, so I don't want to do this 1,000 times. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, cactus juice, guys. Literally. This is the best thing for cactus. It's actually totally fine if you do just this. I did a little bit above half strength magnum rose food, and I'm gonna do like about a cap, 2 caps for the whole 5-gallon jug of this. And honestly, I might be overdoing it, but I'm doing it for like the trace elements and stuff. The cactus juice has a lot of potassium. I actually can't show you the numbers on this. Unlike my Grow More bag, it's not 10 years old. So the numbers on this, I don't know if you can see, are 176. So that's NPK. That's nitrogen of 1, potassium, no, phosphorus, but nitrogen of 1, phosphorus of 7, and potassium of 6. PK potassium. And that's for root and structure growth. Cactus don't really like nitrogen or organic matter in their soil mixture. And I actually learned that anything grown in the desert that kind of adapted out here doesn't actually, I don't know what the words are for it, but they don't prefer mycelium or that fungus bind. They actually prefer to live on their own. As far as like, I heard plants in the forest and jungle, they do the mycelium bond and the fungus and yada yada yada. I'm not a professional. I do like to do that stuff. But in the desert, that's not a thing. The plants actually found a way to survive on their own. So that's super cool. So I call this the 3-bucket system because I don't have a Siphon X, or I did, but I lost it and it broke. So I get bigger bucket, medium bucket, small bucket. And this is just for the budget growers starting out. Maybe you'll see me grow. I've been growing. So small bucket goes in the medium bucket. Probably wasting a lot of water here. Probably should pay somebody to videotape me. Okay, guys. I'll put this here. What do I got here? Dirty glass, but don't sue me. Alright, so I just get this, and let me see if I can turn the camera around, guys. How do I guess I can't, huh? Alright, well, let's see if I could do this with you guys. Alright, I pretty much just pour it in there until it comes out the bottom. No matter what plant it is. Preferably you want a soil medium that is very aerated, has a lot of drainage. You're gonna want to see the water come out the bottom. Get the root ball nice and wet. Feed those plants. Like I said, never feed dry plants. That's a tough one with cactus because you only want to feed them you only want to water them when they're dry. Kicker, that's why you water till it comes out the bottom so you get the whole thing wet. And then you're good. Gardening is just so tricky. No matter what I tell you, there's always a missing element. Somebody's gonna do something wrong. That's why you always go with less is more. Especially with the Magnum rose food. If you're going with the cactus juice, you're probably safer. But since I'm using Magnum rose food, the nitrogen is a 8 instead of a 1 like the cactus juice. So that's why less is more is very, very important. Okay, I think that's it of my reckless watering. Pretty sure these guys didn't like being out here all day. And then I kind of show you where they're going back. Definitely, unless, okay, the only plants I would feed and leave out in the plain blanket Arizona Phoenix sun would be the toothpick cactus, mammillaria, and the Mexican fence post. The other ones, they definitely can survive in the sun, but they look better if you had them with a little bit of filtered sun. And again, none of these are in the ground, so that also is a big deal because the pots are black, and the pots get hot, that means the roots get hot, and the fact that they can still stay alive is, I find that amazing. Shoot. So this is my low budget setup. They get angled sun, little bit of shade. Yeah, I know my video is horrible, but yeah, just little tips for growing out AZ. I'd say at least feed your cactus once during the summer, half dosage. You'll see a change. If you're scared, if you're gonna sue me or something, quarter dosage, so I don't get in trouble. Like I said, low budget. I gotta do one more wood. This is kind of leaning. See if I pull it back. It's because over here I didn't do the middle wood. But this is my setup, guys. Getting better. First video I had a beard looking rough. Halfway look rough. No beard. Growing a bunch of moringa. I guess if you're in Phoenix and you want some moringa, let me know. Got dragon fruit. Oh yeah, I got passion fruit too. The fruit, not the flower. Well, I got the flower too if you guys want that. But over and out, guys. Just another day in Phoenix. AZ summer.